Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another educational commentary. For those of you guys new here, basically what I do is I commentate everything that I'm doing and everything that I'm thinking about so that you guys can see the consistencies across all my gameplay and apply it to yourself. So, today we are playing in Diamond 4 and Diamond 3, and we are against a Jaximus top lane. One of Vayne's oldest counter picks, because Vayne's weaknesses is people who are able to gap close onto her and stick to her, and Jax has all those options. On top of that, he can dodge your auto attacks with his E, which is what makes this matchup a bad matchup for Vayne. But that doesn't mean you can lose. You can just get ran over and lose. What I'm running this game is 2% movement speed, and surprisingly enough, with this 2% movement speed rune that they added, you can actually space Jax more consistently. On top of that, I am running tenacity and slow resistance if in case I actually do get hit. So that is the rune setup. To start off the gameplay, all you want to do is focus on last hitting, poke your opponents, create the spacing here. No, he barely touched me, so sad. And when it comes to this matchup, a lot of it is going to be when he jumps on me, my ability to call when he's going to turn around. You need to call when he's going to turn around so that you can actually turn around with him and do damage to him. Because if you keep running while he runs away, well, two objects moving in the opposite direction move twice as fast. And that means you'll never catch back up to him. Oh wait, what? What is Ivern doing here? Wait, why are you here? That was so random! Okay, well, I need to stop taking these shitty trades. Hopefully I don't get tower dove here, because these trades have not been the best, I'll admit that. He should base here. No, I'm so sad. I should have stayed underneath the turret directly. Well, that was a really random gank, but kudos to the enemy team for doing that, I guess. What was his pathing? He did 3 camps, and then he ganked top, I think. But he didn't take his red, so I think he started bot side? I'm so confused. Anyways. All we can do is focus on the future. So the wave is bouncing towards Jax, unfortunately. My biggest play here is to try to stack. It's like 3 waves worth of stack. Non-cannon into cannon, and then it's going to be a non-cannon next wave. All I can do is build up and then see if we can invade the Ivern with Karthus. Pop a quick yellow ward here. This guy is not terrible at the game, he's pretty good. He understands when he should fast release on his E. Overall, it's going to be a juicy game. And let's try to poke him here. No. No, he came back top again. No! This game is not good, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So I guess this game serves as a good benchmark for when you fall behind, because a lot of times some of you guys say Saskio is playing perfect Vayne gameplay in a lot of these games, and that is not the case. It's just the games that I do decide to show you guys are the ones that I generally do well in, or we came back in. The games that you just get absolutely demolished, it does happen when the jungler like influences the lane many times, or you just play like dog shit. That is also another thing too. Because then the games where you just absolutely get demolished don't really serve much value. But yeah. Alright, right here we're going to freeze the wave and force Jax to come back and break it. So we have enough mage minions, it'll live long enough. Get some free poke where we can, using the tower as like a protection service. And yeah, just hold the wave here. Force Jax to walk up if he wants to clear the wave. And gonna shave the wave here and hold the wave right here. This is not gonna freeze forever, admittedly. Perfect. But it will hold for a while so that you can get a chance to poke him down. And if he came back one more time, I definitely would have ran him down and killed him. So right here, we're gonna wait for the next wave to come, which is the cannon wave, and then we're gonna crash the wave. Because it's gonna be hard to push out right here. So we may as well wait for the next one. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna ward right now. So that Ivern can't get another cheeky one on me. Or at least if he does come, I have a chance to escape at least. And this time I have Ghost and Invisibility. The biggest thing will be making sure that I don't tumble or walk into the area that Ivern shoots his Q at when he's shooting it in front of me to predict me. No. No, he came back. How does he get through these wards and how do I not see him? Am I just blind? I'm just blind. I am getting camped. But here's the one good positive note is mid and bot lane is winning, which doesn't happen very often, and jungle now. Doesn't happen very often when you are losing top lane. But in the case that it does happen, which is now, I am very happy. So everyone else keep winning. Because then that will make my split pushing strategy much more effective. Because now they're going to need to send their most fed member, which is Jax, to try to deal with literally everyone else, which means the only person they can send to deal with me is Vladimir, which is a bad matchup for Vayne, but I think I'll be okay. Okay, right here, I am building up the wave to crash, and hopefully I don't get ganked again. Ivern is bot lane, but that doesn't mean he can run straight back top. That is a possibility. And Jax will definitely not walk up to the wave here. He might walk up for an auto or two, but he won't walk up too far because he can't really punish me underneath my turrets. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. So right there, if you didn't catch what happened, I E'd Jax's Jax's Q. And then I flashed his flash. So then he was never able to do any damage. So right there, that was a very specific thing that you have to do into Jax players. Sometimes. Where... Oh my god, why are you here again? Okay, we're good. So against Jax, a lot of times new Vayne players will E the Jax after the Jax gets on top of them, which is still fine. You can do that when it's a 100% HP battle where you guys are both full HP. You can save your E for more like lenient like pushaways where you don't get punished immediately. But against the Jax matchup, sometimes when you're lower HP, you actually have to E him before he even jumps on you. So that while he's mid-air flying towards you, you don't take the damage from his Q, he gets pushed back. And you have to do that in very specific scenarios where you will die if he gets on top of you, right? And if he got on top of me there, you can argue that I wasn't going to die. I would get low HP maybe, but it's the idea, right? That's the idea that you have to play with sometimes in some scenarios. Is this a bait? I'm not going to go for it. Play wave. There's a big juicy wave in front of me. But yeah, little piece of advice for Jax matchup there. Sometimes you have to do that, but not all time. You just have to identify when you have to do it, and most of the time it's when you're low. Or when you're gonna die to the E, because someone else is also gonna follow up. Ivern is top lane doing that. I guess I should come help? On my way. No! Run! Run full speed! Good job. Do you need no help? I'm gonna go help him before I get pinged. Okay, I'm going top. The reason why I want to rush straight top lane is because the wave is slow pushing towards Jax, and I need to get this wave in now. Okay, the wave looks like it's in for the most part, but I do want to steal this plating real quick. If one of the minions will tank for me. Yep. Okay, very nice. Let's push in the rest of the wave. Hopefully I don't get flanked. And then we should be good. Also, I just realized my voice sounds kind of... E the cannon, so that it pushes the wave in. So that's a little strategy too. Right there, I E the cannon so that the rest of my wave would like be like, oh shit, the cannon's further away, so we have to push in. So which means the wave technically crashes. So that, yeah, that's also a little technique that you can do. But yeah, my voice sounds a little nasally because I did wake up like 30 minutes ago, so that could be the case. If you guys are wondering, I am not sick. I am in perfect condition. Okay, let's continue on. But right there, I E'd the Jax, and then I tumbled into the place that he got eaten to, so I got stunned. That was kind of sad. Okay, he has frozen gauntlet, right? You get slowed when you are stuck in that. Unfortunate. I have a feeling Ivern's like hiding in one of these bushes, waiting to follow up on a gank, and Jax is playing defensively to make me move forward into him, thinking that I have the advantage. Nope, Ivern's bot. But I wonder if I win against Jax. I have double buffs for now. Oops. That's not good. Okay, let's play wave now. He has his next Q available very soon. He knows that doesn't have E, so he wants to jump for right now. Okay, now I have E again. Very nice. Good spacing. Ivern could run straight top. It's a possibility. Nope, he's on dragon. So we're starting to slowly regain control in this matchup, which is really good. Please let me live. Thank you. Let's try to take this tower before the plating goes down in like 5 seconds. Very nice. Perfect. And that only works because we have a Karthus on our team. Who are you kidding? You think you're gonna land the Swain W? No way, bro. No way.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Haha. Oh shit. Alright. What? Okay, E through. Okay, that's fine. You guys pulled them long enough so that Jax doesn't get to immediately push top and start hitting tower. He started doing this other weird stuff where he like ran around. Okay. The biggest thing that I would highly suggest you is if you can't contribute to a fight anymore and you notice that your wave's in a bad position, you need to fix your wave. This wave positioning is bad for Jax because it's slow pushing towards me. So that means every second that he's not here, he's losing minions as it's still pushing towards me. So immediately after he killed me, instead of chasing to help the site, he should have immediately pushed top, then did Herald or the Void Grublings with his teammates. And then he would have crashed the wave, made me lose the wave and tower HP, and he would have soaked the wave for himself. Then he can help the Herald. But instead, he half chased with his teammates. Then he finally did the Herald. Then he finally came and pushed top lane. So he could have got so much more done. He could have got the exact same thing done, but then got more value out of it. The only thing that he would lose is by not chasing. If in case his teammates needed help, he wouldn't have been there. But if his teammates needed help, I guess he would have been there. So that'd have been a W. Nice. We got him back. Good job. The counter ganks are happening. I got ganked by Ivern like 3 times. Oh shit. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Why are they here? I'm gonna walk up and risk my life to get this wave. Because if they just come straight back, I'm dead. No, we're good. Okay. I will say this though, particularly in the Jax matchup, that 2% movement speed, you definitely feel it for sure. Before, back in the past, you used to be able to run Celerity as a pseudo like replacement, I guess, to this 2% movement speed, now that we're here in the future. But the problem with Celerity is none of the other runes were useful after that. Like, you had Gathering Storm, maybe Scourge, Nimbus Cloak, but they were all pretty useless. So there was no reason to run Stat Tree. Conditioning OG was still the best. But now that we have it in the rune stats, you can sack, I think it's 580 that you lose, for 2% movement speed, and I think it's pretty worth it. Because it will be the difference between you sometimes escaping the Jax, E or not. Because the biggest thing in this matchup is always moving backwards when you know Jax is going to jump on you. Because when you're moving backwards, the Jax's Q location is already predetermined from where you're currently standing. And when you're moving backwards for like what, 0.25 seconds that it takes for Jax to jump from his location to your location. So you already have a small slight head start ahead of him. And that extra 2% movement speed means you probably moved like an extra like 5 units away from him that you normally would have if you didn't run this. Fuck. We did the good old classic, baby. The good old classic. I'm walking one way, but I queued the other way. It's a classic. Oh shit, he's chasing. So that's something you guys, when you guys are watching my league gameplay, when I'm side laning like that, watch how I prepare my Qs and my invisibility plays. A lot of the times, I will face and walk in one direction, which is like the direction that people think that you're going to go to. But then in reality, I will Q and go invisible a completely different direction that people don't expect. A lot of players that I coach and watch on gameplay, they will go invisible and tumble and do stuff like the most standard way they possibly can, right? On how everyone believes they should play, right? And what ends up happening is it's too easy for people to know where you're going to go. They see Jackson Ivern, they already assumed I was going to run away. Their movements, right? And this is a Diamond 4 gameplay, which is still like average gameplay, but for this rank of players to be able to like do exactly that, if you're playing in lower elos, they'll do the exact same thing, right? That's the point I'm trying to make here. I'm gonna hold the wave here, even though this is not a freeze, and you shouldn't freeze past this time, in my opinion. But the point is to hold the wave long enough for it to be here. So I'm a bit closer to my turret, just a slight bit closer, instead of in the middle of the lane. Because right now I'm in a losing position against Jax because he's full HP and I'm I'm like 70%. Holy smokes, I am getting ganked by 20 different people. There's a Caitlyn up here. When you're getting ganked by the enemy ADC, you know you've done something wrong. You've done something wrong to end up in that position. Okay. I need to get bot lane, but the question is if I go there, can I beat Vladimir? In order for me to beat Vladimir, I believe I need Terminus and Wit's End. One thing that I've been thinking about is if you're gonna build Terminus, you do need another damage item. But before in the past, when you built Wit's End, you would be able to get away with just building 2 tank items after that. But because of Terminus, I feel like doesn't offer as much damage as old Wit's End. So what you need is another damage item. But the damage item doesn't have to be like a full-on damage item. It can be a hybrid item, like a Wit's End. Lol. He warded to run away. Let's go. Okay. So, I have one big problem, okay? This is my problem. No, the Cartless couldn't get to me. Okay, that was the problem. Is a lot of people were there because we're on the strong side of the map. Normally, whenever I play my games, you guys notice I'm on the weak side of the map, which is opposite side objective. The strong side of the map is Baron right now. Everyone is going to be playing around Baron, and the reason why is because it's Baron. There's nothing to play for bot side. Dragon's down. And when you're on the strong side of the map, it's very hard to do what you normally want to do as Vayne top, which is split push and create numbers advantage, pressure, right? Because all people have to do is just collapse 2 seconds to get to you, and then you die. Because they're already all on top side. So even when I pushed up aggressively, they can just rotate 2 steps and they got me. That's why you want to be on the bot side, which allows you to then do what Saskio always tells you to do. You're on bot side, the enemy team has 2 options. Number 1, deal with you by sending multiple people, but if that happens, you run away and live, and your team gets the objective on the opposite side of the map, or you kill them, and your team still gets the objective. If they don't send anyone to deal with you, and they send multiple to the objective, then you just keep pushing and you take the tower bot. If they send one person to deal with you, then you just kill that one person, and you rotate, kill that one person, and you keep pushing. If they send one person to deal with you and you can't kill that person, then you push, and then you rotate over to create numbers advantage. If they TP in, well, then they burn TP, and then you do it again. Next time they don't TP. That is the name of the game for Vayne top. Now, unfortunately, I am on the strong side of the map again, but it is in preparation for after, when Dragon is gone. When Dragon is gone, I will be on the weak side of the map. But right now, I'm just not going to get caught, and I'm going to chill until Dragon spawns, grab the Dragon, and then head on over to bot lane. And stay here while everyone rotates over to Baron. Okay. Ping the ward for 5 gold. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to do that. I've been getting a little bit lazy on that. Does he want to pull it out? That's fine if you want to pull it out. If they fight here, we're going to win. Caitlyn, if you're going to Q steal it, at least do it way sooner. Okay, Vladimir, do I win? The problem with Vladimir is he goes invulnerable, which means you don't get to attack anything in that time. So ideally, if you're fighting Vladimir, you fight him with a wave so that you can auto the wave while he's in W form. Okay, Vladimir. Oh, what the? You have to burn pool here. Okay. What? Please tell me you don't have a ghost. Oh no. He moves so fast with his ghost. Faster than my ghost. Did I have ghost? I'm not sure. Yeah, I had ghost. I guess he was just too fast because of his phase rush, I guess. Okay, so something I'm going to do here is I'm going to emotionally buy a Wit's End. Because he's going to be the one laning against me instead of going Terminus, which is what I would normally go. Because they're never going to send Jax into me again. Because Jax does not stand a chance anymore. Because of his decisions in the mid-game. Okay. So nothing changes. When we spawn, we're going to head back bot lane again. And then we're going to absolutely do the exact same strategy. Nothing changes on repeat over and over again. That's the beauty about Vayne top lane. Is every single game, no matter how ahead you are, no matter how far behind you are, the gameplay is exactly the same thing in the mid game. It's go opposite side map objective. And just get your shit done. At least until when it's like late game, like 40 minutes. Then you sometimes don't split push anymore because it gets a little scary when the game transitions to away. Or they have a certain team composition where you're like, nah, I'm not going side lane anymore. Then that makes sense. But right now, this is not one of those games, so we're gonna be split pushing forever, I believe, even if it gets an Omega late game. Okay, my teammates are not in a position to pressure yet, but I have a ward here for a couple seconds, so I think it's okay to walk here. But they need to be on Baron. If they enter Wolf side, I'm gonna be screwed. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. He has 3 items. Perfect spacing. Okay, guys, do the Baron. They have a lot of people down here for me. Very nice. We killed 3 people. So that means my team has numbers advantage around the Baron area, which means they should be able to get it. My most proud, if you go back in the VOD, my most proud spacing moments was when Jax E'd me, and I was able to space that. And then my second most proud one, I didn't do it, but on the Vladimir Q3, I think, or Q2, when he turned, I started spacing a little bit, but then I got lazy and I didn't finish the space by continuing to run away. So I was kind of proud that I almost did it, but I didn't fully do it for that particular moment. He still got the Q off, but that is just the idea and how in-depth I'm thinking about like the little spacing movements so that you don't get hit by people's abilities and you get more free damage off. And that's just how you want to think in general. Y'all good? Jeez. No. No, my HP. It hit 0. That's unfortunate. Me gets hit by 1 Iron Q, dies. It's like, okay, cool. That's cool. No, that's cool. That's cool. Okay. There was a little bit of inting there, not gonna lie. Where I got slowed by Ivern's ult. Tried chasing a Swain, he flashed away. Good to know he has Frozen Heart now, so he reduces my attack speed. When it comes to the Jax matchup, if you're playing Jax into Vayne, I highly suggest you buy Frozen Heart. You should be the one, not someone else. The reason why is because whenever you jump on Vayne, you literally just screw over. Like, that is what I've noticed about Vayne, is you can't buy more attack speed to compensate for losing, what's it called? Attack speed. It doesn't work that way. You technically can if you want, but it just screws you over really hard if someone does buy a PD. If that was to happen to you and you want to do that as Vayne top, you can buy Phantom Dancer. That's probably your best item to quote unquote counter Frozen Heart. And it's not so much the attack speed that you get from PD, it's the movement speed that you get from PD, so that you can keep spacing him. Okay. Why did Yasuo run top and then base? That doesn't make sense. Okay. I am going to do what I planned on doing, which is go top lane. Push top. There is no objective on the map, but you don't want to be in mid lane. Ooh. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you very much. Oh, what the? Okay, that's fine. Nice, good job. And we should be able to take top here for free. Oh my god! Yasuo flashed over. I respect it. Alright, I don't have to do anything. My teammates carry me. And I think that's it. I believe there were a lot of moments that made that 2% attacks, 2% movement speed be the difference of me living or not. In the Jax matchup. This is how we counter it nowadays, ladies and gentlemen. We run 2% movement speed. You gotta get those details in. Can we not end? Okay.
I hear the innocent cry.
What if I just turned and said fuck it? Okay. We're having fun, but that's okay. If you're actually playing to win there, all you do is you just base with your team, 5-man base, buy items, come back, and just end the game. And then the enemy team can't do anything as all 3 waves are funneling in. But that's okay. We're having a little fun there. But I think overall that's pretty good. This game was a pretty standard game. No crazy build, no nothing. We just talked about the move and speed Rune, introduced this concept for all future Jax matchups. And yes, moving forward, I will genuinely be running 2% movement speed in order to win the Jax matchup. So that will always be the same. So that is something that you should test out too to see if you like. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys drop a like, hit the sub button, and have a fantastic rest of your day.